Howdy, and welcome back to the Chicken Police into the Hive Wickedstorm Gaming. Lewis is here. Hi, Lewis. Oh, Lewis.
I have a funny feeling that what goes into these will never see the light of day again.
Yeah, moving's kind of like that. Like, I moved years ago, and I still got shit in boxes just because, I mean, it's just more convenient to store it like that, and I'm not using it. And honestly, if it's like that, I probably should just get rid of the shit. But, whatever. Whiskey, no.
Come on, who cares about these stupid...
Farewell from Fels. Oh, it's a Chicken Police book.
I haven't smoked since a certain cat lady stopped by and gave me a box of matches. Strange story, but this pile's still here. Like a monument. A monument to a smokier but happier life.
Yeah, what the hell happened to the cat? Anyway, Lewis, how you doing?
Thanks for jumping in already, Lewis.
Anytime for you, Sonny, anytime. Tell me, what's this about? And how did you get invited to the party? No offense, but...
Do I look out of place?
I just know
Extremely.
you don't like these kind of fancy events.
You got that right. I didn't really have a choice. It's work-related.
Is Blood Boil expecting some trouble at the premiere?
He's not, but someone is. A certain Cassidy Lupus.
Oh, my God. The star of the loudest howl?
None other. But don't tell me you get weak at the knees when you hear his name.
Oh, come on. Not at all.
Thanks to the great wild ones. Seems like everyone's in love with this guy.
Well, he is, after all, the biggest movie star of our time.
Don't explain
Since we're
it.
going together, and since I know you're usually well-informed...
Well, my ears must be good.
Can you tell me a few
Never be.
things about the soiree?
Big old bunny ears.
As much as possible. I want to be prepared for the culture shock of my life.
Sure, Sonny. Ask away.
Okay, Lewis, did you always have an eye patch?
Well,
I'll get my thoughts together in a moment.
Am I crazy? He's an eye
take
patch.
your time, Sonny.
It's on the far side of his head, but it looks like an eye patch to me. What's up? Are you serious? Huge fan. Oh, Lewis is adorable. Weirdly, though, the eye patch is still on the other side of his head, even though he's looking the other direction now. This eye patch is weird. Well, what's up, Doc?
How are you these days, bunny ears? Even though we live in the same building, I
Everything just
hardly ever
mirrors the
see
image.
you.
The Atlas Hotel is huge, Sonny. And lately, I've been spending a lot of time locked up in my suite. And when I have to go, I have to work abroad.
What kind of work?
You know, Sonny, ever since my parents' fortune ran out, I've had to work like regular people. But I'm not complaining.
Regular people.
Business has been good lately.
If I didn't know you so well, I'd think you were avoiding the subject. So what kind of business is it exactly?
Oh, it's
Perfectly
nothing
legal.
Really. Mostly real estate.
You haven't even renovated the Atlas yet.
What goes around comes around, Sonny.
I'm glad you're doing well. You've suffered a lot, and you deserve it.
Oh, come on. That's nothing compared to your everyday life, Mr. Star Detective.
You still think it's romantic after all these years? Even in today's world?
If I had another life, I'd want to be a Clawville detective, too.
Damn your
Really?
taste.
Yeah, the eye patch. Yes, please.
Listen, pal, I don't want to be indiscreet, but...
You're asking about my eye.
Yeah, I didn't think that was there in the
What's
last
the deal
game.
with it?
I've been traveling a lot lately.
And?
I've been going to some dangerous places.
What do you mean?
You know the real estate business. Basically, I buy up abandoned buildings, like this one, the Atlas Hotel. Then I renovate it and sell it for a lot more money.
That's understandable. But your eye...
Well, yes. Sometimes I have to go to
Carpentry
places
accident?
that are too dangerous for a simple real estate agent. Have you ever been to the Taroko colonies?
No, they say pretty wild things about them.
It's beautiful, and the capital is a wonder to behold. But unfortunately, its jungles are still teeming with animals that are still quite wild.
You're not restoring an ancient pyramid, are you?
That'd be really cool if he was.
No, not at all. But let's just say, I'm too far from the safety of the capital.
You don't really want to talk about it in detail, do you?
If you don't mind, it's still fresh.
I understand.
Fair enough. Oh, mysterious lady? What mysterious lady?
Listen, Lewis. Have you seen a strange woman coming and going lately?
Are you dating, Sonny? Finally! Are you...
No, it's not that.
I
A
love
woman
Lewis.
came to see me in a black robe.
Oh, very mysterious.
She was.
dude.
Only then she disappeared, just as mysteriously, like I was dreaming the whole thing.
Were you?
I don't know. I didn't see anything like that. But like I said, most of the time I'm locked up in my suite, or I'm abroad. I rarely walk the halls of the Atlas anymore.
Well, thanks anyway, pal.
You're welcome, Sonny.
So the eye patch is new. Like, it's very subtle, so I wasn't sure if I just missed it the entire
What do you know
last
about
game.
Mr. Cassidy Lupus? Do you know him personally?
I wouldn't say that, but we've crossed paths. Our acquaintance is rather superficial.
Do you go to parties like this often?
Oh, more and more, thankfully. Ever since word got out that I've got some serious real estate in the colonies, I'm welcome back in high circles.
I'm glad for you. So what do you know about this buffoon?
Well, just a few things. He's quite a gambler, likes money and women. Not very good with either of them, though. His father was a serious con man who came out of nowhere and made himself quite a fortune.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Oh, but he's mostly harmless. Today, he's the star. Tomorrow, someone else will be. And I think he already feels the rope around his neck.
He must feel a rope because he hired me to protect him tonight.
Oh, is that what this is about?
Indeed.
That's why they invited you to the party.
I wouldn't call it an invitation, more like an order. A stinky, dog-mouth-smelling order.
Well, it's understandable. Lupus is a great friend of the king. When he asks for a favor, it's only natural that Blood Boil would jump at the chance.
You know, my friend, I don't like the idea of us having to go to such lengths to curry favor with the crown. We used to be more independent.
No, you weren't, Sonny. You just weren't into politics.
I don't like it now either.
Life's not just laughter and rainbows, is it?
There are no rainbows in Clawville, Lewis. That's for sure.
What about laughter? Yeah, I think they just mirrored his picture. Because his pocket's on the right side.
So the king will be present,
No, it's on the left
right?
side.
Oh, not only will he be present, the whole premiere will be in his honor.
How come?
For one thing, the king is a big fan of cinema. But there's another reason.
Which is?
The king's reputation is in tatters. Gangs are ransacking the city, and the crown and the police seem helpless.
Thanks.
Just the facts, Sonny. Elwooth is about the founding war, when Clawville was torn apart by multiple powers, and the first true king of Clawville brought order.
So the situation today is symbolically tied to the founding war.
Exactly. And he is the great king who brings order to chaos.
It's all political posturing.
What isn't these days? But I'd say it's more a kind of self-reflection. The people of the city have less and less sympathy for the king who lives in seclusion in his citadel. He needs to step out among the people.
Well, a fancy movie premiere isn't exactly a typical case of going out among the people.
True, but it's a start.
Kinda. Still, this isn't like our Hector.
You got that right. It's his new advisor's doing. She's pretty serious about image building.
The new advisor, huh? I thought I'd heard of her, but I'm not sure.
You live in a cave, Sonny? Everybody's heard
You know
of her.
exactly where I live.
I usually don't care about these things.
Until you get involved.
Well, I guess I'm a little involved now.
Don't worry, Sonny. The king is bread and butter. I know. I worked for him.
You worked for him? For the king?
Didn't know that.
I missed that one.
Oh, you know, back in the old days, when I was young, the king could use my personal connections and my ability to blend in easily in any environment.
Yeah? Well, that's fascinating. Thanks, Lewis.
Why is he closing his eyes and wiggling?
So what about this new
adorable.
advisor?
She appeared out of nowhere after her predecessor mysteriously died.
Suspicious
No
already.
one found that suspicious?
Well, the previous advisor was quite fond of life. They never found out what killed him exactly, but they found so many different substances in his system. It could have been anything.
I see. And that's when the new advisor came on the scene.
Partially. In fact, she'd been on good terms with the king for some time.
How so?
Have you heard of the new Unity Church?
Well,
that's
their
what I mean,
leaflets and posters are everywhere.
It's an organization that welcomes members of all other religions. They're a charity. They are working for a new, better world to come.
Yeah, at least that's the slogan.
Yeah, something like that.
So they twisted the king's head off with his bullshit.
Pretty much. But for now, he's only seen the upside. He's been showing up more and more in public. He's a generous benefactor. He advertises that he's fighting the gangs and the rest.
And you believe that?
Maybe
rest?
I do. But that woman, there's something really weird about her. When you meet her in person, you'll understand.
Well, I can't wait.
Then, shall we go?
I think so.
We're-
Take a deep breath.
You're supposed to read that part out, Sonny. You're supposed to just
Everything all right?
breathe.
Just,
You don't really like crowds, do you?
what? How do you know that?
I used to be like that. You get used to it. Take deep, long breaths slowly. If that doesn't help, spot an object in the room and focus all your attention on it.
What is this hocus pocus?
Just take my word for it.
There's ways to help with
you.
anxiety.
Okay, thanks, I guess. Now let's get going.
After you, Sonny.
Right. New clue, new clue. New clue, new clue, new clue, new clue. Clues! The Founding War. Goes how the tides calculated for the Founding War. This was the conflict in which the Freeman City was united by the Free Animals Alliance and the swamp clans formed from the tribal kingdoms of insects and reptiles. From this unity, the city was born, and later the whole colonial empire, and of course Clawville dreamed of the ideal of free. I haven't seen many reptiles. Now that I think about it. Have I? I don't know. Anyway, secrets of the church. Yes. Yeah, the church is suspicious as hell. Bodies going missing, people selling organs and whatnot, and a new cult just happens to show up. Maybe I'm still just, paranoid from playing The Sinking City, but I doubt it's an Eldritch church. That'd be crazy. What would be the chances of that? Frank's dead. Yes, he sure is. What is meat? It's insects. Like, we were actively told this by Frank. It was his dying words. And the fact that you haven't put this together, Mr. Super Detective, is fucking concerning. Should we just leave, I guess? All right. To the premiere, where is it? No. Marty's nest. Do we have to pick up Marty? Yeah, let's go to Marty's, I guess. Oh. Time for a cutscene. Hey, Lewis is in here. I see his nose. Twitchy as usual. Full-on eye patch.
Aw, have you
Weird
finally
seeing him
found
from
your
the
lost
front.
love?
Don't be silly, Marty. I am not in a good mood.
Uh-oh.
Sonny's a little panicked about the party, but it's not that bad.
Hey, that's personal.
Was. Hi, Lewis.
Hey, Martin. Everything all right?
Sort of. I'm not sure where I'll sleep tonight, but, yeah.
I'm glad everyone's so happy today.
Looking normal, Sonny? I knew you weren't gonna dress up.
I'll do it at my funeral. But I see you didn't put in much effort either.
Well, how am I gonna look in a tux next to you, huh?
And Laura wasn't in the mood to iron your clothes, huh?
Can't iron your own
Sorry,
clothes.
buddy. I didn't mean to. It was a reflex.
As usual.
But I won't let
But
you
you're
in
right,
there.
by the way.
You two haven't made up yet.
I wouldn't say that. It's a little more complicated, but I think I can stay. For a while.
Well, that's something, isn't it?
Yeah, well.
So, shall we go?
Yep. Let's get going.
Can't have Lewis being late. Unless it's fashionable.
So, shall we go?
What? Bad memories of standing around here, huh?
Haha, you're very funny.
This is so exciting. I can't believe I'm on patrol with the chicken police.
We are
It's
literally
just
at
a
his
ride,
house.
Lewis. Don't overreact.
We're
You know
just
what?
at his house, Lewis. Calm
Don't
down.
listen to him. I like your enthusiasm.
I do too.
Thanks, Martin.
He's adorable. That adorabibbles.
Huh? What is it?
Nothing.
know.
Nothing. Let's go.
I'm just seeing if I can get more interactions out of Lewis, honestly.
At least the rain of clothes is gone.
Yeah.
I hope they don't
Lasts a
predict
long
another
time.
storm in the near future.
It lasted a long time. I never understood throwing everybody's shit out in the street. Like, you don't ever want to see them again, so you're going to make them stand outside your house for half an hour picking up all their shit? Yeah. Let's go... there. Okay. I'm not a fan of parties either. I get you, Sonny. I think Martin's falling asleep. Marty, you awake back there? Got all squinty eyed like he's passing out. El Wolf.
So
Oh,
we were
here's a lion
standing in
hobo.
front of this huge, shiny building.
I remember him.
3 out-of-place figures, full of doubts and questions. Meanwhile, the guests kept arriving. The cream of Clawville's high society. If I can say one thing, I certainly wasn't expecting this twist. But there was nothing to be done. I knew I had to swallow my distaste and survive the night, somehow. I couldn't wait to see Monica. I hoped she would keep her promise.
Well, I'm off to mingle. Thanks for the ride, guys.
Have fun, Lewis. We'll be right there.
Wow. He bunny hopped out of here fast.
He doesn't want to be seen with the likes of us. I can understand that. I wouldn't either. Hey, what's wrong with you?
Laura Stern?
I don't know who
And
that
Bauer
is.
Michaels?
was
Aaron
just-
J. Hallenhall? And Ruby Ray Ramone?
Everything okay, Marty?
These are all the biggest stars, Sonny. Not
Uh-huh.
just in Clawville, but in the whole world.
I thought you had a stroke.
Don't be an ass. I can't believe we're here.
Really? Is it that big of a deal?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Jeez. So, are we going in? Let's get this over with as quickly as possible.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
think
let you
it's-
crush my enthusiasm with your negativosity.
Oh, really? Is that a new word? Where did you learn that?
Fuck you, Sonny.
What the fuck was that? What the hell? There's a whole ass just cigar vendor there. What the hell? That was supposed to be a laugh? That's insane. Interest? No, look at this guy.
Hey,
It's
is
him
this guy
again.
everywhere?
If we jumped into the car and drove to the police station right now, he'd be there too.
No, he wasn't there
think
last
so?
time.
I'm sure of it.
No,
Ugh, I've got chicken bumps.
he wasn't at the police station last time. He's probably here, if anything. A lot of rich people. It's a good place to go beg.
Could he be Lupus's secret stalker?
It'd be
Nah.
convenient, but he was at the police station before he was, so...
Could he be
that'd weird.
Lupus's
Yeah, I'm not sure what that. It's a cigar box. They even shaped it like a cigar. Like, I don't smoke, but I like the advertising. It's just a silo. Coco Camel. Ooh. Uh-oh. Police state, dog state, dead stuff.
This should have been scraped off before the premiere.
Blood Boil must have been pissed about it.
I'll say.
Do you really think they think that? I mean, the people of the city? After all the sacrifices we've made for them?
They're caught between 2 fires, Marty. You can't blame them. On one hand, they're being squeezed by increasingly feral criminal gangs. And on the other, Well, there's the harsh police restrictions and temporary curfews.
They've done nothing. Still, they get the short end of the stick, huh?
That's right.
Yep.
But still, really blaming us? We're literally dying for them. Just think of the Great Massacre.
They'll understand one day when their grandchildren read about these times in history books.
Well, that's small comfort to those who get shot in the line of duty.
It is indeed. But it's also true the other way around.
You mean police brutality?
Kind of. Think about the ones who die from a stray bullet instead of a gang member.
There's no such thing as black and white, huh?
I see you've grown up. No, Marty, and there never was. But don't let that put you off. In fact, when you realize that, it's quite a liberating feeling.
Really? Well, I don't feel free yet.
You'll get used to it.
I love these guys. But for now, like it if you liked it, subscribe if you want, share it if you can, and do what you want. Check out the Patreon if you want to support the channel, and I'll see you next time. Have fun.